your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. The Monopoly games take a chance. Monopoly is a wonderful board game that has been around and popular for decades. It is a board game where you buy real estate and people passing by on your space have to pay you rent for being on your space that you bought. There are some places in the game where you have to take a chance card. That card could either be something good or something bad. It's a chance you take. There are many different possible cards that can be chosen, but for our discussion, let's say that there are only 6 possibilities. The best one that you could get is the advance to go and collect $200. And the worst one is the go directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Let's say that the best possible chance card is the high string on our imaginary guitar, and the worst card is the low string on the guitar, and the others from good to bad are in the middle strings. This corresponds nicely to our examples using the guitar and the tuning forks. Here we got an illustration. We got a 6-string guitar, and we've got the picture of the chance card, advance to go, collect $200, the good one. It's got an arrow pointing to the high string on the guitar, and then you got the bad chance, the low string, which is pointing to the low string on the guitar. So the good string, the high string, sounds like this. That's the advance to go, collect $200. And the bad chance, or the low string, to go directly to jail and do not collect $200, sounds like this. As you are playing the game, you happen to land on the space called chance, with a big red question mark on the center. That means that you must draw the top card from the stack of orange cards that are in the middle of the game board. And here we got a picture illustration. We got a picture of the chance space, got the big question mark, and we have a picture of the stack of chance cards, orange cards in the middle of the board. It is called chance because you are taking a chance that it could be something that works out good for you or something that works out bad for you. But is it really chance that decides what card you end up with? Let's say, for argument's sake, that the cards are well shuffled and that you are the first one to land on the chance space. That means that it could be any one of the 6 possibilities. This sounds just like quantum physics, in that it is only possibilities and there are no certain results that can be predicted. Remember that it is always the observer that makes the choice and influences the outcome one way or the other. The way the observer makes a choice is through and by the meaning of the situation. So, if you are having a great game so far, meaning equals good things are happening for me, and you are feeling really good about winning, meaning equals I'm going to win, then what is the vibrational result of those meanings? Good, of course. That means that you should be eliciting the best card from the sea of possibilities, the best one of the 6 different cards. This is where you really have to use your imagination to get this once and for all. The card that is on top is not certain. If it were certain, quantum physics could predict the exact card that you would draw, but they cannot. When you draw the top card, it becomes the right card for you. What? If something else had changed in the game, which occurs by free will and observer's choice, and it was someone else who chose the same top card, it would be a different card if they were feeling differently than you. They would have elicited a different result from their world. This is no different than the girl who was hypnotized to taste the salt in the hypnotist's mouth. She could not have physically tasted what was in his mouth, so the tasting has to be done in the energy realm, and the results, the taste of the salt, then represented in the physical form. This is also very much like our marionette example of reality, because while it seems like everything is happening at the physical level, it has already been created and decided at the higher energy level, and you only become aware of the result as it is represented in the physical form. That is to say, you don't see the result until you look at the card, but the result has already been elicited and created before you see it. This is a very important example, because you need to understand that resonance not only elicits certain kinds of responses from your world, but in doing so, it rearranges your world and actually changes it to match your vibrations. It doesn't just bring things to your attention like red cars. It doesn't just bring you to the attention of others who can help you and offer you opportunities, but it changes the world to become a match to you. If the top card is not already the best card for you, it will become the best card for you as you grab it. If the energy that is expressing itself as fingertips can represent themselves and see like eyes, and if the energy that is expressing itself as water can be changed to now express itself as wine, and the energy that was expressing itself as rocks can change and now express itself as bread, then the top card that is presently expressing itself in one way can now express itself in another to become the right card for you. Remember, you are dealing with forces that have created universes, and they can easily alter a card to be the appropriate one. If you are truly vibrating on a high frequency and eliciting a high string vibration from the guitar, and you are eliciting great things from your world, and you can see opportunities wherever you look, how could you elicit a low string vibration card from a stack that has a high vibration card in it? You can't. If you do, then it was the right card for you. Remember, I did say that it would always be the right card for you. Maybe you were feeling great a moment ago, but then another player just built a hotel on his boardwalk, and you are now heading down the stretch where you land on chance. If your confidence has been shaken and you are feeling slightly vulnerable, you may draw a bad card, a bad chance. But know this, whatever you draw in Monopoly or in life, it is never a result of chance, but instead always a result of your active vibrations eliciting and remaking your world to accommodate you, whether that is going to be in a good way or a bad way.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, chapter number 11, segment number 19. Let your quest for knowing continue.